Welcome to Ace My Exams Learning. We are excited to have you here. Our channel is dedicated to providing you with the best study tools and resources to help you ace your exams. Let us get started with today's learning.
The following questions are applicable to the business plan you have completed during this semester. Choose a product or service that you want to use as a business idea, or use the product or service of the business plan that you completed this semester. Question: give your product or service a name and explain why you have chosen that particular name. The name of the product or service is Green Park Gardening Services. This name has been chosen because of the following reasons. 1. It effectively communicates the core attributes and offerings of the business. 2. The name is simple, straightforward, and easy to remember, making it more likely that potential customers will recall the business when they need gardening services. 3. The name highlights the core focus of the business, which is providing gardening and landscaping services. 4. The name Green Park is appropriate to the business, as it conveys a sense of natural beauty and well-maintained outdoor spaces. Question: name and explain the type of ownership. The form of ownership chosen is Private Limited Company, Pty Limited. It is a legal company structure where the ownership is divided into shares held by shareholders, often family members, friends, or investors closely associated with the company. Private limited companies are often easier to manage and are ideal for small to medium-sized businesses. This form of ownership also provides limited liability to its shareholders, meaning their personal assets are protected from the company's debts and legal issues. Question: discuss the premises or place that you will need to operate your business. Based on the type of business you are operating, Green Park Gardening Services will choose a location that contributes to its success and aligns with the target market and nature of its business, as outlined below. 1. Green Park Gardening Services will set up its premises next to a public place, such as a street or roadside location, and create an appealing and well-branded street presence. This will allow potential customers to notice the business while passing by, thereby attracting spontaneous customers who may require gardening services. 2. The chosen location will be near residential or mixed-use areas where the target market resides. This will enable Green Park Gardening Services to easily be accessible to homeowners, property management companies, and businesses in need of landscaping services. 3. The business will be in proximity to the main transport hubs, as a way to increase accessibility and convenience for customers, as many individuals who rely on public transportation may need gardening services. This will enable the business to reach a broader customer base and make it easier for clients to visit the premises or request services. Lastly, draw a sketch or visual representation of the chosen location, highlighting the placement of the business, its visibility, and how it interacts with the surrounding environment. It can demonstrate how Green Park Gardening Services intends to utilize the location, such as setting up outdoor displays or signage to attract customers. Question: name the type of customers or target market that might be interested in your product. The target market for Green Park Gardening Services includes a diverse range of customers who share a common interest in maintaining and beautifying their outdoor spaces, as described below. 1. By age, our customers consist of young professionals and homeowners in their 20s and 30s who seek convenience and value aesthetics. There are also middle-aged homeowners in their 40s and 50s, with more disposable income, and appreciate well-maintained gardens. Lastly, we cater also for retirees and seniors, who value gardening, but may require assistance due to physical limitations. By income, our target market consists of individuals or households with varying income levels, such as middle to high-income households that can afford regular garden maintenance and landscaping services. We also cater for budget-conscious customers looking for cost-effective solutions like lawn care or occasional landscaping. Education also plays a role in defining our target market. For example, We target both highly educated customers who appreciate the aesthetics of well-designed gardens, with specific preferences, and also cater to those with a basic education who prioritize functional and low-maintenance outdoor spaces. Lastly, the residential type, lifestyle, and location of customers also define our target market. For instance, we will serve customers who reside in suburban homes and own spacious yards and gardens. We will also cater to urban customers who may have limited space, but still seek services for balcony gardens or green rooftops. Apartment residents, with limited outdoor space, but who still require balcony or terrace gardening services will also be targeted. Question: name 3 types of office equipment or machinery that you will use in your business. Motivate the answer. At Green Park Gardening Services, the following types of office equipment and machinery will be essential for day-to-day operations and the provision of efficient customer service. 1. Computer and office software. Computers will be used to manage administrative tasks and keep records. Office software, such as word processing, spreadsheets, and accounting programs, will be utilized to create invoices, manage financial records, and prepare documents. A computer will also enable the business to conduct online marketing and maintain a social media presence, while email software will facilitate communication with customers and suppliers. Printer, scanner, and copier. A multifunction printer, scanner, or copier is essential for producing hard copies of invoices, contracts, and other documents. Additionally, it allows for scanning and archiving essential paperwork, such as customer contracts, receipts, and business records. Telephone system or smartphone. Effective communication is vital for customer inquiries, scheduling appointments, and providing customer support. A dedicated landline or a business smartphone will ensure customers reach the business easily and also provide a professional image that separates business communications from personal engagements. Question: refer to your business plan and give the criteria you used in finding a supplier. For your business, we used the following criteria to identify a suitable supplier for Green Park Gardening Services. Here's how I evaluated potential suppliers. First, I compiled a list of potential suppliers in the gardening and landscaping industry. This list included local nurseries, wholesale plant suppliers, equipment dealers, and other relevant businesses. I then identified the specific products and services needed for the business, such as plants, seeds, gardening tools, fertilizers, and landscaping materials. I then researched and compared the purchase prices offered by different suppliers for the required products and services. This involved obtaining price quotes and creating a price comparison list. Next, I considered various conditions of sale based on product and supplier. These conditions included payment terms, delivery options, minimum order requirements, return policies, and warranties on equipment. I then made a final decision and chose suppliers who met the criteria for supplying high-quality products at competitive pricing and on favorable terms that aligned with the business's needs and budget. Question: describe your role as the owner of the business in terms of responsibilities and management, and give 2 examples of each criterion. As the owner of Green Park Gardening Services, my responsibilities and management functions will aim to promote the smooth operation and success of the business, as outlined below. 1. Planning. The first management function to undertake is to plan by formulating mission statements and setting long-term objectives. For instance, I've defined our mission as creating and maintaining beautiful and sustainable outdoor spaces for our clients. Long-term objectives include growing our clientele by 20% within the next 2 years by setting realistic timelines, allocating resources, and managing risks. 2. Controlling. To maintain control over our operations, I have implemented processes and procedures that ensure Green Park Gardening Services activities and operations align with its goals and objectives. For instance, To help monitor, measure, and correct performance, I have worked with my team to implement effective budget, inventory, and quality controls, together with a set of key performance indicators to help track performance and identify areas that need improvement. We have also installed a biometric timekeeping system that records employees' clock-in and clock-outs, thus reducing manual errors and facilitating precise payroll management. 3. Organizing. Organizing operations at Green Park Gardening Services involves structuring and coordinating various activities to ensure the efficient delivery of gardening services. For example, we have structured our activities into teams, specializing in various tasks, such as maintenance, landscaping, and customer service. Each team has a designated leader to oversee tasks and ensure a smooth workflow. This organizational structure optimizes our services and allows us to respond promptly to customer needs. 4. Leading. The role of leadership at Green Park Gardening Services is vital in guiding the company, inspiring its employees, and ensuring the delivery of high-quality gardening services. As a leader, I set an example by consistently demonstrating punctuality, professionalism, and dedication to work. By demonstrating these qualities myself, I have inspired my employees to adopt a strong work ethic and dedication to work. For instance, they arrive on time for meetings and they are punctual in attending job sites, which, in turn, reflects positively on our business reputation. Question: what are the negative impacts of not completing a business plan? Not completing a business plan for Green Park Gardening Services can have several negative impacts on the business, which may lead to business failure, as outlined below. 1. Without a business plan, the business may lack a clear vision, mission, and defined objectives. This lack of direction can lead to confusion and make it challenging to set priorities and make informed decisions. 2. A business plan brings to light the viability of the business idea. Without a plan, the owner may not have a comprehensive understanding of the market, competition, and potential challenges, thus increasing the risk of business failure. 3. Investors and lenders require a business plan before providing funding. Without a well-structured plan, securing loans or attracting investors becomes difficult, which then hinders business growth and development. Lastly, a business plan helps identify market opportunities and strategies to help outperform competitors. Without such strategies, the business may struggle to gain a competitive edge and expand its market share. Question: give your product or service a name and explain why you selected that particular name. The product or service name is Always on Internet. This name is selected for the following reasons. 1. The name Always on Internet is appropriate and clearly communicates the core benefit of the service, which is uninterrupted and continuous Internet connectivity. 2. Always on Internet is highly memorable and easy to recall, which is vital for effective branding and marketing efforts. 3. The name positions the service as a unique and constant source of Internet access, setting it apart from competitors and highlighting its reliability. Question: complete a post-sales questionnaire of your business. Your questionnaire should include at least 5 questions. Let us take a look at each section of the completed post-sales questionnaire. To start with, the questionnaires heading includes the company name, which makes it clear what product or service the survey pertains to. This information is prominently displayed to provide context for the respondents. Following the heading is the subtitle, Customer Satisfaction Survey, and a brief introductory message addressed to the customer. The introduction sets the tone for the survey by expressing gratitude for the customer's choice and explains the purpose of the questionnaire, which is to gather feedback. Next is the customer information section. This part of the questionnaire focuses on collecting customer details. It includes fields like customer's full name, contact number, email address, account number for reference, and the date of purchase. This section is essential for identifying who the customer is and helps to organize, store feedback, and facilitate follow-up communication. Lastly, is the customer satisfaction section, where the core feedback and assessment of the product or service take place. This section is designed to gauge the customer's level of satisfaction and gather insights into their experiences with the company's services. The feedback collected here is used to inform business decisions, quality enhancements, and customer relationship management strategies. Question: name and explain the type of customer or target market that might be attracted by your product or services. The type of customer or target market that might be attracted by always-on internet services can be categorized as follows. 1. The consumer market. This segment comprises everyday consumers who seek reliable and high-speed internet services for personal use. It includes various demographics, such as students, professionals, families, and others who require uninterrupted connectivity for online activities, including work, education, entertainment, and communication. 2. Industrial market. This market consists of small and medium-sized enterprises. They require a stable internet connection that enhances productivity and customer interactions, while also supporting their day-to-day operations, online presence, and communication needs. 3. The service market. This market consists of educational institutions such as schools, colleges, and training centers, who use the internet to support e-learning initiatives. Telecommunication providers who bundle our packages with their existing offerings. Hospitality customers, such as hotels, resorts, and other accommodation providers, who offer top-notch connectivity to their guests. Question: list 5 ideas that should be taken into consideration when packaging and labeling your product or service. Here are 5 ideas a business should consider when packaging and labeling a product or service. 1. The packaging should be designed to prevent breakage, spoilage, or damage during handling and transportation of the product to ensure the product reaches customers in good condition. 2. Keep the packaging design simple and cost-effective. Complex packaging can increase production costs and confuse customers. 3. Choose colors that align with your brand identity and resonate with your target audience. Color psychology is a powerful tool for attracting customers and conveying brand values. 4. The labels used should include all the necessary information, such as product name, ingredients, usage instructions, and safety warnings. This enhances product transparency and builds customer trust. 5. Incorporate pictures, symbols, or illustrations that make the product more visually appealing. This helps to convey the key features and benefits of the product. 6. Consider using labels or packaging with multilingual information if your target market includes people who speak different languages. This will help to make the product accessible to a broader audience. Question: what do you recommend as an efficient inventory control system for your product or service? 1. Accurately forecast demand using historical data, market trends, and industry seasonality. For example, one can implement a just-in-time system to minimize excess stock and align inventory levels with promotions and sponsorships to meet increased demand. 2. Keep an eye on your competitors' activities by adjusting inventory levels based on the competitive landscape. For instance, if they are offering promotions, one might need to stock up on their own promotions or reduce inventory of less competitive products. 3. Control stock levels by establishing minimum and maximum order quantities based on demand and supplier terms. This helps prevent overordering and ensures you maintain control over inventory levels. 4. Invest in inventory management software that automates various aspects of inventory control, such as order management, reordering triggers, tracking sales trends, and generating reports for data-driven decision-making. 5. While digital systems are highly recommended, physical in and out cards can be used as a backup or cross-checking system. These cards can be filled out each time an item is taken from or added to an inventory. Question: To control the money in any business is important for the running of a successful enterprise. What procedure should you follow concerning the control of your cash and inventory in your business? To ensure effective control of cash and inventory in your business, one should follow these procedures. 1. Regularly deposit cash earnings into your business bank account. This minimizes the risk of theft or loss and ensures your money is secure and accessible for business needs. 2. Always obtain and retain duplicate deposit slips when making bank deposits. These slips serve as evidence of the transaction and can be useful for reconciling your accounts. 3. Maintain a full record of stock-taking activities. This includes documenting the quantities, values, and conditions of your inventory. In addition, conduct routine stock-taking to verify the accuracy of inventory levels. 4. Safeguard cash on site by storing it in a secure and well-locked safe. You should also limit access to unauthorized personnel to prevent theft or unauthorized handling of cash. 5. Record and maintain all cash transactions in the cash books or journals. These records serve to track cash movements and ensure transparency in your finances. Question: you want to know how consumers will react when using your products or services. Explain how you can use observation as a technique in compiling this marketing information. Observation is a valuable technique for compiling marketing information. Here's how you can use it as a method to gather this information. 1. Deploy trained observers to actively monitor and record consumer behavior in various settings where your products or services are used or considered. 2. Observe consumers as they inspect your products, compare prices, and evaluate the features and quality of your offerings. Note their reactions and decision-making processes. 3. Pay close attention to consumers' facial expressions, body language, and verbal interactions to gauge their satisfaction or issues they may encounter when using your products or services. 4. Observe where consumers choose to make their purchases. For instance, they may be more inclined to buy online, in physical stores, or through specific distribution channels. This information is vital for optimizing your sales strategy. 5. Observe and document the behaviors of consumers during and after product use by noting how they interact with the product, how long they spend using it, and any challenges or positive experiences they encounter. 6. Track and analyze consumer buying patterns, including frequency, volume, and timing of purchases. Identify any trends or seasonal variations in their purchasing behavior. 7. Use controlled environments or simulated scenarios to observe consumer reactions to your products or services. This can help isolate specific factors and assess consumer responses more accurately. 8. Implement electronic observation equipment such as cameras, sensors, or tracking devices to collect data on consumer behavior and interactions with your products or services. This can provide valuable insights, especially in larger-scale observations.
Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe and be the first to know when we upload new videos.